Mission control, mission control, request permission to launch. Mission control, do you copy? Mission control, we are now granting permission for all spectators to like and subscribe. Copy. We have liftoff. Destination Mega Bonus Vault. Rocket slots entered zero gravity. Copy. Mission control, we've reached Jackpot Junction. Request permission to land. Roger. Hey guys, my name is Blackjack Rock. I appreciate you watching my videos and hopefully you subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed that little intro I made, just messing around, trying to do something new. But my channel's Rocket Slots. That's where the rocket came from. Got that name by my buddy Jackpot Famous, who you'll see in a minute. He's with me right there.
Say hi, guys.
And so that's them. If you know them, you know they're from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. We've played at a few places together. But anyways, I went up to Las Vegas to meet these guys, my buddies, and this was the first time I ever been to Rampart Casino. Great casino, man, huge. I'm definitely going back. But anyways, the first time there, what do? So first thing I do is find my way around the casino. Find out where the bathrooms are, find out where the food's at, find out where to get my Players Club, find out where all the table games are, look and see what games they have. I mean, the place is enormous. I looked around a couple hours, still didn't cover the whole floor. I didn't even go outside, it was dark anyways. But first thing I did after that is go get my Players Club card. That's one of the things you should definitely get handled, is finding your Players Club card.
There we go. And we're in it. All right, let's see what we get. The bonus is gonna determine if we leave with money or not. Come on. This is the VIP ticket, the strategy. Oh, nice. That was garbage. 33 bucks.
Then once you got your Players Club card, next thing to do is find out where to go. Find out which games you want to play. Me, I like these dragon slots, these dragon links. I like Phoenix links. They're pretty straightforward and simple. Your lowest bet you can make is a 50-cent bet. But sometimes you could win a bunch of money off that. The only person I've ever really seen do that is Jackpot Famous. Every time I'm betting low, I usually win low. So that's one of the things you got to think of when you're going to bet. The higher bets, higher denominations. If you win something, you're more likely to hit a bigger win. That's just the way it is. So before you go, you got to figure out how much money you want to bring. I brought $500 with me here. Typically, I don't want to spend that. But it's gambling, so you may have to. And right here, we'll pause from talking for a minute as we hit a bonus.
4 more. There we go. 35 cents left. Come on, let's get the grand. Let's get the grand. Three more. Change the music. Need one more. $14,000 would be nice. Last one. And of course not. I'm gonna give something to JPF and Chickie. $37.50, not bad. All right, $37.50 isn't much. Not a great big win, and I'm not betting too small, but that's just how it is sometimes. But anyways, I went to go visit Jackpot Famous, so spending $500. I should have brought more realistically, but I was hoping not to lose it all. And plus, I was in Vegas, so I didn't want to spend all my money and head back home broke. So I brought what I thought was a good amount that I might be able to play a little bit longer than I should have, and it just didn't go that way, unfortunately, tonight. But $500 lasted me a little bit. I played here and there. Games I won, some I lost. But I really didn't make any money that night. So that's one of the things you also got to think of, how much you want to bring. $500, I knew if I lost it, I was going to lose it anyway. So I wasn't too upset about it. Nobody wants to lose, of course, but that's just the way it goes in gambling. If you're going to go to the casino, you better bring what you think you're able to lose. Otherwise, you're going to be in a real hurt situation. Like Jackpot Famous says, don't gamble what you can't handle. I always say don't use it if you can't lose it. So if it's part of your rent, part of your bills, whatever this and that is you need your money for, then don't use it. If you can't spend any money, don't go. Because your chances of doubling it or gaining more from it might not happen. All right, so I get paid weekly, so out of every check I get, I know for certain that I could spend a certain amount of money. And out of that money, if I lost it, I still got all my other money to spend on bills, make my payments, car notes, this, that, food, and so on, laundry, all that stuff. So I go to the casino, that's what I'll bring. If I don't have it, I just won't go. I'm not trying to make money off of money that I know I need for something else, because it may not happen. Okay, even on table games. Table games aren't too popular where I'm at because of the California here. But and the casino I go to is kind of small, so they don't have too many table games. So that's another thing, though. Table games you could kind of profit on. Slots, you're pretty much throwing a coin in the air and hoping it lands on something good. Poker, you can go play poker, make a living doing that. There's plenty of poker rooms everywhere, but that's a struggle too sometimes. And sometimes you'll have wins where your winning streak is great, and sometimes you can't hit nothing to save your life. So you got to take that into account. All right. And as you can hear, Jackpot Famous sitting next to me. His machine is going crazy. He's hitting machines. He's hitting bonuses left and right. But those bonuses aren't really amounting to anything. And that's part of the RTP on these machines. So if you go to a casino and you hear them talking about 93, 94, 95% RTP on a game, it's kind of a trick because they give you wins back, small wins that don't even amount your bet sometimes. And if you're dropping $100, you think that's, good because the machine keeps hitting. It's got plenty of action, as they say. But then you look down and you're on your last spin and you're like, hey, what the heck happened? Well, those wins weren't an amount to anything, but that's part of the RTP. They snuck it in on you. So when you hear about RTP and how great a game is because of it, nah, don't believe the hype. It could get you for all your money, and that's how they trick you. The casinos are there to make their money, and of course you're gonna have fun either way, losing it or gambling. But on that drive home, I guarantee it's not gonna be a good ride, especially if you live a long ways like I usually do, which is about 100 miles to any of the casinos I go to. So it's a long 2-hour drive home with no money, and think about all the wrong moves you made. And that's just something that happens. You can't really make any wrong moves. It is what it is. If your luck is there, you're gonna get lucky. If it's not your day, then you're not gonna win anything. So keep that into account. And I don't know if you were listening, but if you heard me say make the wrong moves. So in gambling and slots, there's literally hundreds or possibly thousands of machines in the building, depending on where you're going. Every casino that you go to, any given time, you'll hear a machine going nuts. You'll hear someone winning. You'll hear someone shouting, all kind of crazy stuff going on. So the only wrong thing you could really do is stay stagnant, stay in your place. If your machine is not hitting after $200, you should get up and move. Okay, I was here hanging out with Jackpot Famous and the Chickie, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. We were gonna chill and hang out and make these videos for you guys. So I wasn't gonna move on account of him if he's doing good, and ruin his night. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. If you're losing, get up and move. Go find another machine. If you don't want to waste $200 on that machine, then don't. There we go. All right. Let's not get another one of those skunks. Come on, drop some orbs. Dang it, that ain't what we wanted. 5 more. Okay. Come on. 1 more. Two more. And 1 more. Last one. Garbage. $18 back on that one. Did you see that? That was horrible. And again, sometimes that's the way it is. So after that, you getting small wins like that, you may want to move machines as well. It's just something you never know, man. Your next spin could be a big win. But when the machine's like this, it's probably better to get up and move and find something different. And again, I was just there hanging out, so I knew it was just an experience to be there for the first time and hang out with my buddies and do what we were doing. And like I say, if you're not feeling it, find something else. Go for a walk even. Don't even go play another machine. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you'll be down so much, there's nothing you really do. You might go out, get a break, get some fresh air, get something to eat, you know, throw some water on your face, do whatever you got to do, and then you might come back to a different machine and your luck could change on you. You never know. But yeah, you definitely don't want to be stagnant and sticking around to something that's taking your money. It's like staying in a toxic relationship. You know what's coming, nothing. So get up and move or leave. And then there's the other part of gambling when you're winning. What do you want to do? Do you want to stick around on one game and play until you hit and hit and hit, which sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. I had this thing, this thought in my mind that once I hit a machine, it's done paying you. And that's not true. Came to find out, your machine could be hot. Part of that RTP might actually be paying you out. You never know. Like I say, if it's your time, it's your time. But I had this thing where I would hit a machine, win a couple bucks, and I'd move to another machine, win on that one, and hit on that, then move to another machine until I was satisfied with what I got, or if I gave it all back. And that's just the way it is too. And since I've started this channel, I keep getting questioned all the time, man, how do you keep winning? I just show you a lot of the wins. I show you some of the losses, only because that's what you guys want to see. No one wants to see a loser. And in this community of gambling, you lose a lot. And you could lose a lot more than you win sometimes. Sometimes you win enough to make up for the loss, but that rarely happens. And one of the things they asked me is, how do you do it? Well, one thing that I did was stop drinking, and that helped me out a lot. That helped me think better, helped me make better decisions, know what I'm doing wrong, know what I'm doing right. You know, sometimes you gotta know, you gotta see what you're doing. You gotta know that, hey, I just dropped $500. What the hell was I thinking? When you're drunk, you can't really do that. And look at all those balls there. Those are nice sized balls, but we didn't get any of them. And that's one of the parts of the games. You might keep throwing your money at that just to get those balls, and they'll never show up that big until you get them. But like I say, drinking. A lot of people ask me, Rock, how do you get it? Well, I stopped drinking. Helped me make my better decisions. Helped me know which machine is not going to pay me, and help me move on to a better situation. So if you're going to the casino and taking advantage of the free drinks, just remember, they're taking advantage of you, taking advantage of that. And that's how you give most of your money back. So if you want to go and have fun and don't really care about the money you're going to lose, by any means, man, live it up. If you want to make better decisions and try and leave with something better than you came with, then try not to drink. As simple as that. Drinking will always, for surely, make you make bad decisions. And I can't say that because you're drinking you won't hit, because I don't know, you might get lucky. As part of gambling, who knows? You could hit the button and bam, you could be a millionaire, as drunk as you are. But the chances of you giving it back at that point are pretty great. So, and that's one of the dumb decisions you make when you're drunk. So keep that in mind too. I've sat at the casino for hours, and I've watched these people get hammered, super hammered, and they were doing pretty good, hitting the roulette table, hitting the slots, making lots of money. But because of the state they were in, they ended up giving it all back. And you're looking for a good time, like I say, you stay there and you have a good time till it's time to go home. And usually that ride home is a long ride home. So try not to get drunk and save your money. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about some other things like betting strategies. A lot of people got these strategies. If you watch YouTube videos, You'll see Jackpot Famous got one. The Desert Degens got one. I got one. Let's Talk Slots got one. There's plenty of strategies and methods out there, and none of them are a for sure thing. None of them guarantee we'll win. Some of them are better at helping you get bigger wins and play the game, play the field, so to speak, and hope you get lucky. You know, like I say, Jackpot Famous' 3 to 5 spin method is based on changing the bet size and denominations every 3 to 5 spins, and you're hoping you'll hit something bigger on those bigger wins. But those smaller bets will help you play a little bit longer as well as you may hit something big. You never know. But instead of going to a machine with $100 and making $10 bets, now you can make a little bit more with them smaller bets. So there's always a thought process behind that. But again, nothing's guaranteed. And here we are in another bonus. Let's see what happens. There we go. 3 at once. That's not bad. Go some at the JPF and get some to the Chickie. Oh, Chickie got in too. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, nice. So I got 25 bucks there. What the heck is that? That's part of your RTP. Sometimes you'll hit them big. Sometimes you won't hit nothing that's worth sticking around for. But again, I'm sitting next to Chickie and Jackpot Famous. So $25 just gives me a few more spins and allows me to sit there a little bit longer and play. But sometimes, again, it'll be like that. Sometimes you won't get nothing worth calling your mom and telling her about it. You know what I mean? 25 bucks is nothing compared to the amount of money I already put in this machine. And again, that was a good sign. Long overdue sign to get up and move. But again, I'm just sitting there chilling with Jackpot Famous and the Chickie. So it is what it is. I stood there and took it like a man. And my goal is next time I'll hit it big. And that brings me to another situation. Do you bet big and hope to win big and decrease your length in time at the machine? Or do you want to bet lower limits and stay as long as possible and hopefully hit something good? You know, so there's all these things you got to think about. And a lot of people talk about this is the best machine and that's the best machine. And they're all the best machines. They're all the worst machines. It just depends on when you're getting to the machine, if it's going to pay you or not. One more. Yes. We're all hitting bonuses here. That's good. But let's see what happens.
Yeah. That's when you need the multiplier.
I've been getting skunked on this. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
I did that one.
Bonus rounds faster. I got skunked. Come on, last one. Give me something. $3.80. So we are on 2-cent denomination, $1 bet. That's bottom bet for 2 cents. And I don't think I've ever seen it that low in a bonus. All right, $23. Again, a little better than the last bet. And we've been getting pretty good amount of bonuses here. But again, they're all pretty small. And that was a good sign of a toxic relationship. But, you know, the funny thing is I could come back tomorrow or even a couple hours and this machine may be a 9-day difference. Could be paying me enough to buy a new car. You never know. So again, best and worst machines, they're all the best. They all could be the worst. This one tonight was pretty bad, but that's part of gambling. You just gotta accept that and hope for a better day tomorrow, or hope for a better machine down the road. You just never know. So try and stay positive. Never let it depress you. Never let it get you in a position where you want to do something stupid. Again, stay away from the alcohol or any other substances that may alter your thinking, and you'll be fine. Don't take your whole paycheck to the casino. It's a sure way of putting you in a messed up situation, and once your mind starts thinking horrible thoughts, it's a done deal. It's a wrap. You pretty much set yourself up for doom. So gamble smart. Don't do stupid things like this. I'm cashing out here with $60 in a minute. I've had enough punishment for a night. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna walk around with Jackpot Famous and the Chickie, and we're gonna find some other machines. We're gonna try our luck on the tables. You know, maybe go get something to eat, kill some time, hang out for a little bit, and that's the way you should do it. But again, I did this hanging out. Wasn't a whole lot that I lost, but it was more than I wanted to lose. So that's just the way it is. And I know this video wasn't too entertaining for you, as we didn't win anything, but I'm hoping you learned a few things that I've learned along the way. And that's why I did this video, to share with you guys some of the stuff. And I hope you enjoyed it enough to like and subscribe. Leave me a comments, leave comments, and tell me what you think about it. What are your thoughts about it if you made it this far? Hope you enjoyed, and hope you will stay tuned for the next videos. Thanks. Bye.